This shape is called a squircle, and once you see it, you're going to see it everywhere in everyday design. It's different than a rectangle with just rounded corners on the end. It uses something called a super ellipse. Now, before iOS 7, Apple actually used a rectangle with rounded corners, and they switched to a super ellipse with a value of 5.2. And you can see that the problem with a regular border radius is that there's a visual speed bump where the border goes from rounded to flat. With a super ellipse, you get a much smoother corner all the way around. The super ellipse is actually from the 1800s. It's the invention of an absolute Chad of a mathematician, Gabriel Lemay. Now, work is underway to add the super ellipse in Squircle to CSS via the corner shape API. It's not in there just yet, but I created this tool using SVG to sort of visualize what it's going to look like. So along with border radius, you're going to be able to specify the super ellipse value, and that will specify how the border works. So what's cool about that is we can do things like set a border radius. A border radius will define out how far in it will go. And then the super ellipse will define what the curvature of that border radius looks like, right? So you can bring it all the way in, and you can get this kind of out ticket look. You can go all the way to a cross, and then of course you can bring the border radius much higher. So it's kind of cool. You can do things like diamond corner radius on it. You can bevel the actual sides. You can make them straight. Of course, we have round. The kind of cool one is a Squircle is going to be a named value in CSS, and then of course you can specify your own, like if you want an Apple app icon, you specify a super ellipse of 5.2. This is really neat because it opens up the possibilities of setting different super ellipses on different corners as well as a different border radius. So you can go ahead and make a little arrow. You could have buttons that are a little bit different. The possibilities are going to be endless with this thing. So it's not added to CSS just yet. The specification is being worked on. They're going through all the different algorithms for defining the best Squircle and the most performance Squircle. But once the specification is finished, we'll start seeing it added to browsers, and I'm really looking forward to it.